Go ahead.
Hi, Steve Garland here. It's Monday, January 14th, I believe it is, and I'm giving my recap from the Virginia Duels. You've probably seen some of my videos, so I'm going to keep it brief and just kind of go over the highlights of the weekend. We started the Virginia Duels tournament out with a win over Bucknell University. We won 9 out of the 10 bouts, and really thought the guys wrestled well there. We then advanced to the quarterfinals, where we faced a very tough Boise State program. Boise State had just come off of a huge win against Oregon State, who at the time was ranked 10th in the country. So they were really hot. They were riding high after that win, and they've got nationally ranked guys up and down their lineup. So we knew we were in for a battle there, and it was. It was a crazy match, and we ended up pulling that one out. The highlights of that match were Schneider starting off at 125 with a technical fall, I believe, or a major decision, which was big bonus points. Georgie DiCamillo beating the nationally ranked returning Pac-12 champion in Brian Owen. That was a big win. And at 41 was one of the huge wins of the duel, with Jimmy Niels beating Travis Himmelman. Then Derek Valenti lost to the #1 ranked guy in the country. It was 3-2, and he took a shot at the last 10 seconds, so he ended up losing 5-2, but it was much closer than that. And then from there we just took off, and the dual meet was sealed with Stephen Doty bumping up to 197. It's amazing. His record at 197 is really good, and he won another big one for us against a good kid. So really excited about that duel, and that sent us into the semis with a lot of momentum. We were able to take advantage of that momentum and beat Central Michigan. Central Michigan was ranked 9th in the country. It's the highest ranked team that the University of Virginia wrestling program has ever beaten, ever in the history of the program. First top 10 team ever we've beaten. Big step forward for our team. Individually, Matt Schneider beat a stud, a nationally ranked guy. I think the guy's ranked 10th in the country, and Christian Cullinan. Then Georgie DiCamillo was literally 1-1 with 15 seconds left with a returning All-American. The guy was ranked 7th in the country and got taken down to his back off a body lock. He just made one mistake. I mean, the match was... in my opinion, I'm sure their coaches think something different, but I feel like our guy our guy was in on a shot, 7 or 8 times he was in on a single leg. So I felt like he sort of dictated the pace of the match, so I was really proud of him for that. He's got a bright future with us, as everybody knows. And then at 41, we got another huge win from Jimmy Niels. He beat Mattingly from Central Michigan. It was a huge win. And at 57, Jed Moore beat a great kid in Luke Smith. 65, we beat a nationally ranked guy in Ottinger. 74, we beat a nationally ranked guy. And then 97, Doty sealed the dual meet for us again. With a major decision victory. He put a stamp on it. So 21-13 or 20-13 was the final score, and really proud of our guys. In the finals, we wrestled Virginia Tech, familiar foe, and this match, the first time we wrestled Virginia Tech, I was really disappointed in our effort. And I'll tell you what, it wasn't the case this time. Starting right off the bat, Matt Schneider got major decision by Garnett last time they wrestled. This time, he was down by a point, was in on a low single that would have won the match, and blew the finish. It was a technical flaw, technical error. Ends up losing that match, but that match was a brawl from the start. At 133, Georgie DiCamillo won a close one against a really tough kid, and Eric Spugit. At 41, Niels held his own against a top 10 ranked kid. 49, we lost with literally 3 seconds left. There was 3 seconds left in double overtime, and Valenti gave up the reversal. So Valenti, again, very close match again. 57, we put Blaze Butler in because Jed was banged up. Jed Moore was banged up, and Blaze goes out and almost upsets the 6th ranked guy in the country. The match was 7-5. We were losing. Blaze is in on the tying takedown to tie the match with less than 30 seconds left to go, and got taken down off a scramble. So I was just really proud of the way Blaze competed. At 65, we lost to the 4th ranked guy in the country, 3-1. It was only one takedown in the match, and it was theirs. 84, we pulled the upset there, beat the guy who had beaten us during the year, and then the dual meet finished up that way. So lots of good things. Too many good things to list, really. And the cool thing is we still have a long way to go in fixing technical errors, and that can be fixed, but I thought the fight was there. I thought the passion was there. I think our team grew a lot together this weekend. That's what I'm excited about. So stay tuned. We got the rest of the ACC dual meet schedule coming up.